Hello, blood bags. I'm going to give you the good and the bad of the horror movie Five Nights at Freddy's, so make sure you hit the thumbs up and pay attention. First, I would like to get into the good of the movie, and that is if you were a younger audience, maybe a young teenager, or you're sensitive to horror movies, maybe you would find it a little scary. Also, warning, this is going to contain a lot of spoilers. In fact, I'm going to spoil the whole movie. So, I would only think you will find this scary if you're young or sensitive to horror movies. That being said, let's get into the negatives. Spoiler warning. This movie is PG 13, which means absolutely nothing scary is going to happen at all. Anything that's even remotely gory or scary will be off screen because it's PG 13, so you have to show it on a silhouette on the wall or in a reflection, or maybe you just see the little bits of legs moving and dragged away. The actual scary part of this movie that it focuses on is jump scares. Oh, jump scares. Just like that. Except imagine that for an hour and a half, over and over again. Not ideal for a movie watching experience. Maybe it would be different if you watched it in the theater and you could actually get that volume giving you the jolt to make you get a little bit more of a jump scare. But watching it in your coffin late at night, sipping on your Capri Sun, full of blood, of course, it wasn't really all that entertaining. There is, however, a very dark theme in this movie that is kidnapping. The main character's little brother, when he was a kid, was kidnapped while the family was camping, and the body was never found. This is probably the deepest, actual, scariest theme of the movie. Although they have no character building and nothing interesting else to say, so they will just relive this guy's dream of his brother being kidnapped over and over again. Now, here's where it gets ridiculous. His, I don't know, job helper outer is Matthew Lillard, and he helps this guy get a job at Freddy's, and this is where he's going to spend the 5 nights being the overnight security guard at Freddy's. Well, while he's at Freddy's being an overnight security guard, all he does is sleep and dream about his brother being kidnapped. Luckily for him, there's an attractive police officer woman who has nothing to do at all, so she just constantly stops by to see how he's doing. Which, of course, every attractive career woman just wants to go visit the overnight security guard in an abandoned Chuck E. Cheese. This is facts. I know this. I've been on the planet for 1,200 years. She also, you're going to later find out, knows everything going on with this place. She will also give zero information or valuable information to the guy, even though she will later save him and be some sort of hero, even though she could have stopped the whole thing or whatever. Also, there's one scene in the movie where she tells the guy he shouldn't sleep at work, and she throws his prescription medication in the canal. Police officers no matter what you've been told, they're actually not allowed to just flirt with you and then throw your prescription sleeping pills into the canal. They are actually not doctors or anything, and if that is prescribed to you, they're not allowed to just throw that away and tell you, you know what, you should stay up later, you bad boy. But of course, why would that be, right? I don't know. Another ridiculous twist at the end of the movie is the main bad guy is Matthew Lillard, the guy that got him the job. Now, he killed a whole bunch of kids, and it turns out he also kidnapped and killed the brother of the main character. So, wow. What? He. Oh, and he's the father of the female police officer. And she was supposed to keep him quiet and not let him find out that he killed his brother, even though he gave him the job at the place where the remains of the other dead kids are stuffed in animatronic robots. And then he stabs his daughter with a knife. Like, Matthew Lillard stabs his daughter with a knife because she didn't tell or keep the guy from knowing the thing that he only could have found out by getting a job at the place. You get what I'm saying. Also, the robots are ghosts of dead children. Matthew Lillard has been killing kids for years, in real life and in movies. And he is no different in this role. He's killing kids and hiding their bodies in the animatronics, which makes them come to life and become ghosts. These kids are horrible actors, and every scene with them is a nightmare. But not like a scary one, just your eyes. Oh, my eyes. It's bad. And one of the crazy things is the ghosts tell the guy he should trade his living sister for dreams about his missing brother being good dreams. Now, these ghosts, I guess, have Freddy Krueger powers because they can now alter the dreams of the main character. But in real life, they can animate killer robots that don't really do anything. But they want to recruit his sister and make her a robot too. I don't know why. But, and also they can fly. So, that's important. Oh, and also the ghosts that are possessing the robots. They can't see you unless they see you through the eyes of the robot that they're not actually a part of because they're a spirit trapped in the robot. So why would they use the robot eyes that are just lights? But they do. And in conclusion, if you have any information about Matthew Lillard abducting and killing children, please contact your local police. Also, hit the thumbs up and the subscribe. Let me know if the 1,200-year-old vampire Bat Boy gave a pretty good recap of the movie Five Nights at Freddy's. I'll see you in the next one.